Right, so I'm back in England now, and it's been a little while since I've been in front of a camera, so it feels a little bit strange. But I mean, 3 months ago, I went out with a plan, and I've now come back with something that I didn't actually plan to get. But I think what I did get out of the trip instead is a lot more valuable than what I wanted to happen originally. So I'll put the photo on the screen now of me with my certificate with my coach, Coach Gunn, who's been training me when we initially thought I would be fighting. He was my PT, so we've grown a great relationship. And that relationship spilled over into the pad training, and he really wanted to teach me. I had four sessions on beginners, getting assessed, so it's not just a pay to win kind of thing. And I really learned. And it's a complex thing to learn because you're hitting legs, you're doing knees, you're doing elbows, you're punching, you're clinching, doing all sorts. So yeah, and it was very rewarding. It was good getting the picture at the end, and it sealed everything nicely. And the final week, it was quite a lot going on. I was obviously trying to cram everything in, so I get everything I need to do that I had to do in Thailand before I come home, and that consisted of the final 3 hours on the pad course and going to Koh Sok National Park, which I've wanted to go. I've seen stuff on YouTube about it for ages, and it's just out of this world. I've never seen such beauty in my life. It's like it was like out of Jurassic World, the movie. Literally, it's like you could just imagine dinosaurs and pterodactyls, all sorts flying around, and it's actually 160 million years old, so it's older than the Amazon rainforest, and it's got more biodiversity than the Amazon rainforest, which I think is insane. And they've got leopards, tarantulas, all sorts of tropical creatures, monkeys, snakes, king cobras. So that was an amazing trip. When I went with my good friend, he came down. So yeah, that was brilliant. I transferred from going from the fight after my broken toe to then getting a pad course qualification, not just any old one here where you'd be online or it just wouldn't be the same in any way. I got it from the source of where the sport comes from, the national sport in Thailand, and I was coached by a coach that I really built a relationship with over the 5 weeks. So he could see that I work hard, I'm hungry to learn, and I show up each day. So he wanted to teach me more. And he doesn't get much time to train anymore because he's obviously busy with work and coaching himself. So he, as I was getting more improving with the pads, he was actually able to have a pretty good training session with me. And then I got assessed with beginners, so I was properly looked at that I could do it on beginners, because beginners is different and it's much harder than doing it with a pro, because you don't know where those kicks are going to go and you've got to measure it out before. So there's more to think about. And yeah, and I'll show you now kind of where the physique's at, because the physique has kind of fluctuated throughout a little bit when I was, kind of let loose a bit when I was going through the foot infection. It wasn't going the way I wanted it to go. I was eating too much and smoking and doing all that kind of thing, just trying to numb it a bit. So I put on a bit of timber, and then I'll put that up now actually. And then I wasn't happy with that, so I just made sure that I was going on like a assault bike, doing things that aren't foot heavy, and training up a body and just trying to, and doing the pad course, you're burning calories. It's so hot and you've still got to move around, and just trying to not eat too much. And the weight actually slid off, and I'm now 3 kilos, so 10 pounds lighter than I was before going out. So I'm happy with that, and I'm now on a mission by mid-July to really, get that six pack and look lean and athletic. And it's just much more, I want my body to move, and I'm gonna be joining a Muay Thai club and developing that more here. So I want to be more agile. I've had enough of the bulky thing and all that stuff. So yeah, now it's just to move forward, and I've just been trying to keep myself moving, not be on my phone too much, go out and just go for a walk, see people back home, and just stay social, because that's kind of the energy I picked up from Thailand. Just, you can just speak to people and just to speak to them. There's no agenda. You just be a bit more, what's the word, like, it's a bit more chill and just take that same energy. And so I'm now just trying to get back on my feet and move forward into the next chapter. I think I want to get like a job in a good gym, get some experience on the pads managing clients, and go from there.